Welcome back everybody to another episode of Aven Colony with me, Vapor, and apologies that I didn't release an episode yesterday. Unfortunately, in the most recent patch it deleted my save game, so if this looks a little bit different from last time, that's why, because I had to start again and rebuild it. This is part and parcel of a game being in beta, I guess. When they make changes, some things go wrong slightly, but apparently they were working actually on the save files and how it works and trying to stop it taking up so much memory and things. So it's kind of why it happened, but I don't mind because I quite enjoy playing the game, so starting again was not a painful thing. So it's allowed me to put things in slightly different places, and I'm quite happy with it because I learned something the first time or two that I played it. So now, yeah, we're back into it. Let me unpause the game. So we've got a few more missions. I think I'm a little bit further ahead than I was. I think I am, yeah. So what we're going to do, we're going to upgrade a farm. Well, that's not a problem. We can do that. I think we'll go with the melons because the melons seem to be the one that's producing the most food. So we'll do that. And I'm pretty sure, is that one out of range? Why isn't that one doing anything? That's got 2 drones. That's got 2 drones. So why have we only got 1 doing anything? Maybe only 1 can upgrade. Quite possibly. So export 160 rice. What are we on? Upgrade to tier 2. Let's upgrade that one as well. We may as well. I'm tempted to upgrade all the food. And that's a geothermal. Excellent. So I think we need to look at the air quality. Which one of them is it? There we go. 1 intake, fan. Average air quality 93%. So we're okay at the moment.
Hey, Chief. I got a special objective for you.
The next step in your colony's growth is to construct a research centre. This will allow you to research a broad array of foods, beverages and chemicals. Well, that sounds quite good. Is it this big thing? It certainly is. It's kind of a nice looking building. I wonder, there's something over here that we can collect as well. Let me think about this. I wonder if we place it somewhere. I kind of like the idea of this being surrounded by houses. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. Is this the edge of the terrain? It is. Okay, let's go for about there. And let's connect that one to... Oh, we can't connect it to there. Well, that sucks. We can do it like that, that's fine. And I think we'll connect across here as well. Is that out of range of our drones? I think it probably is. Yeah, that's fine. We can sort that out. Oh, and I think John said that in the panel here, I think I can stop immigration. Is it one of the policies? Probably morale. 46% of the jobs filled. We need a lot more people. So we've got some statistics, buildings. So some of them are not working at 100% efficiency. Well, we kind of knew that. Policies, here we go. So rationing, water rationing, martial law. Okay, I can't do some of these yet. Emigration and immigration. So I can turn them on and off, but not yet for whatever reason. Do I need a specific building? Aha, I need a referendum victory. Okay. That's cool. At least we know what we're up to. So at the moment, food is on -1. So does that mean we're actually using more? I think it does, doesn't it? But it seems to be going up, which makes it slightly confusing. What's this? Mini storage. Can this be upgraded again? It can. How many people we got in here? 2. Aha, that's probably why. There's not a lot of people in them. Well, let's stop most of the buildings with the exception of, I think, food production. I know we need power, but I think we're okay for the moment. What's this? Water pump. Yep, we'll leave that one as is. Immigration, trade hub. Let's kind of block that one off a bit. Oh my goodness, this takes loads. So let's stop that. I think Yeah, so let's fill up the jobs we've got, because there's no point me expanding food when there's, you know, buildings still with that. Where look, we've got quite a few people in here, so we're only using 40%. Yeah, so there's no point us worrying about that just yet.
Maury has authorized me to give you a special mission objective.
Mind mold has a remarkable effect on the human brain. It would seem that the creation of this substance requires processing of several of the native plant species, should I say, of Aven Prime. It sounds a little bit ominous, that, doesn't it? Let's have a look though. Wow. Okay, there's quite a few different things we can do here. So, mind mold. Okay, let's in fact, let's take a few people out of here, because we need to spread people around. I know we need to do this sort of stuff, but yeah, I'm concerned about food, really. Okay, so there's nothing else it wants me to do right now, which is nice, but I can apparently, I was told the best kind of course of action is to only build the buildings it's actually told me to build. And I can upgrade anything that it's told me to build. So I shouldn't go ahead and build a chemical plant, because it's not asked me to yet, because it kind of messes the game up a little bit. So we won't tinker around with that too much. How are we doing? Okay, we still got lots of room. What's making them unhappy? So freedom is fine, purpose is fine. Freedom, the joy of freedom, okay. Okay, that's fine. Food quality. They do not have enough food to eat, or their food choices are too limited. Well, that makes sense. So what are we doing in here? We've got corn, rice, and I think, what is it, melon? Yeah. Well, we can always put some other food down, I suppose. Which is, it's not that one. It's the one that looks like crops, ironically. I'm almost tempted to put another greenhouse in though, just because of winter. So what else have we got? Yeah, this isn't really going to grow very well anywhere here by the looks of it. I'm guessing because it's like a snow biome, I think, and a desert. I'm guessing some things grow better in different areas. Broccoli. Did we have barley? Or was it corn? Corn. Okay. Let's go with barley. So we got 6.5, 6.2. Oh, and speaking of the winter, here it comes. I think. Okay, it's dropped now because I think it's because the temperature's changed. But there we go. Well, that's another type of food at least. We got some more people coming in. So it's 5 new colonists per trip. Now I wonder if this is based on anything that I'm doing. Okay, that's 7, 6. What's affecting how many people that are coming in? Okay, so the ship's unloading. I wonder if it's to do with how many people are working in here. New mission.
I have a request for you from the inhabitants of the colony.
So we got to reach 100. Okay. Well, that's fine. But how much space have we got? 25 of 36. So we've still got quite a lot of space. But you can actually change it so less attractive to residents. Colonists gradually migrate over time depending on occupancy. Attempts to increase the number of residents. Colonists gradually migrate over time. Okay. They say the proximity. Yeah. I wonder, is there a way of seeing how far people are travelling? So that's the air, which is fine. Resources. Housing. Happiness. Well, most people are happy. That's good. Drones. Okay. Electricity, employment. Oof, that lightning. So really, they're not going too far, I guess. Could probably do with some housing over here, though. Kind of minimise the travelling, and this building can kind of service this area. I think that's what we'll do. We'll put another house in. So it's all kinds of stuff. They're really nice looking buildings. So I think we should Maybe put a couple of houses over here. Let's go with there. I would like to do some more of the decoration sort of stuff. Not that there is a lot, but there's like parks and things. Be nice to do some of those. There's a mine there as well, I think. Yep. And I don't know if we can connect. It's hard to see at the moment. Let's come out of this. There we go. We could connect along here, I guess. And yeah, there's not much. Is that copper, I'm guessing? I thought he would have said when I hovered over it, but I don't know if we need any more. Let's see what we have. Copper 8. Okay. But how many people are working that building at the moment? Was it this one? Yes. So 70% efficiency, mining rate 0.7 an hour. Oh, and it actually runs out. Well, that's quite interesting. So this is using any of those 3 resources to make nanites. But it looks like they're roughly mining enough just to keep that building going at the moment, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Has this made a difference? Yeah, it's got 14 people. They're probably quite happy, and I bet they're travelling to here now. Let's have a look. Yep. So that's a lot better. And I don't know if that increases efficiency or whether or not it just makes them more happy, which in itself, I guess, increases efficiency. What else have we got? Commute overlay. So, right, these are the penalties. So no penalty. So why is there a penalty to that one? Is it because they have to go through a building to get there? Quite possibly. Let's test the theory. Let's see if that colour changes. Haha. So each building prefers to have its own road. Well, we're not really going to put anything in here, so we could just do that. There we go. Right, at least we figured that one out. Crime. Doesn't seem like there is any, thankfully. Water. Should be okay. And crops. No problem. Excellent stuff. Here, we've already looked in there. What's this? Trade. Export 160 rice. It would help if I had ticked that box, wouldn't it? There we go. I don't know how much rice we currently have. Is it this one? Oh, we got tons and tons and tons of the stuff. I don't get why this is still saying -1. So 8.1 food an hour consumed on average. And how much are we producing? Food quality marginal inedible crops an hour, edible crops. We're producing way more, so I'm not too sure why that's -1. 49, 59. Pass. I'm not sure. Have we just had more people? Yes. So this is almost done. How are we doing for citizens being inside buildings? We're getting there. 80% efficiency, 60%. Excellent. That's just what we need. It's such a beautiful game, and I'm actually... You can kind of miss it, I guess, not thinking about it, but the music in the background, it's quite nice. It's very relaxing. I do love the different views you can come in. Just have a little nosy. You can get in really close. Look at that. It is absolutely gorgeous. And as always, I do love the attention to detail. I did mention it last time, being able to read the writing. Seeing the nuts and bolts of things. That's one thing I love about Planet Coaster, is the fact that all those little silly little details almost makes a huge difference.
Hello, Governor.
Where are you off to? Oh, he's actually working in there. Fred King. So, crime is making him a little unhappy, and crowding. Colonists grow less happy as their residents become more densely packed. So I guess more people are moving in, and it's making them unhappy, which is fine. Air quality is becoming an issue though. So So let's have a quick look at that. It's this one, isn't it? So 83. What else have we got? So intake fan maintains an Earth-like oxygen ratio inside the colony. This structure is vulnerable to toxic gas emissions. Maintains Earth-like oxygen ratio. Is more expensive than the air intake, but also more efficient and not vulnerable. I think we've already got one of these, haven't we, somewhere? Well, let's put one in. Now this is to do with where people are commuting from, so I'm wondering if we just chuck one in here somewhere. We have a bit of spare space. We'll have a look at that in a second. Trade vessels arrived, objective complete, and research is complete. Brilliant. Have we paused the game? No, they have. Okay. Our scanners indicate that the power failure is likely. Okay. Let's just go for it. I'm sure we'll be fine.
We have a new request for you, boss.
So we're now to produce it, but now we need a chemical plant. We will build that in due course. Let's get this in. I think it's the same building as that, or is it not? No, it's not. So oh, that's increasing the air quality quite a bit. Let's have a quick look. Well, it's adding plus 10.8, but it's not changed much, if at all. So what's that building? Oxygen regulator.
Hey there. Hey
Intake fan. Okay. Right. Chemical plant. Yikes, that's a big old building. I think we might actually put this in here. 21 of 36, 16 of 36. That's quite a crowded home. I think that's probably part of the issue around here. 10.8. Is this got any better? It hasn't. Interesting. Let's have a look at people's happiness. It's this one, isn't it? So 98% health, addicted. What does that mean? I think that's how much they're enjoying their work, isn't it? General morale, housing filled, employed. So we've still got some space. So crime is becoming a problem, which I guess is natural as we expand. Okay. Everything's low oxygen atmosphere, so air quality can deteriorate quickly. Okay. Trade vessel. So you're saying we're not going to have enough power? And we certainly haven't. 310 of 294. I wonder if we unlock these. Can we force people to come and work in here? Well, whatever happened there, they turned the building off. Is any building switched off? Is it this one? No. Usually they have like flashing red lights if they're switched off. May as well just uncheck all those and let them fill up, because we can't be running out of power. Food is now going to become a positive, which is really good. Water still seems fine.
A new mission is available.
Okay, now you should begin farming and the required ingredients for mine mold. Okay.
Hello, Chief. I have a new opportunity for you.
I heard this before actually. That broccoli contains compounds to fight cancer. I've heard that before. I used to hate that as a child, but I'm quite happy to eat that now. And speaking of cancer, one of my very first subscribers recently, he apologised for not commenting on my videos recently because he's been fighting cancer himself. And you know, I was taken aback quite a bit by that. You know, apologising to me because he's fighting like probably one of the worst things that could happen to somebody. And I was just, you know, when you just don't know what to say to somebody. But thankfully, it sounds like he's recovering. He has made a few comments recently. So I'd just like to say, actually, Jake, get well soon, and hopefully you come through the other side a lot stronger, and start commenting a bit more on the videos. No, just joking. No, it's just you just kind of don't realise that when you're doing this thing on YouTube and you're doing these videos, you do talk to people and you kind of get to know them a little bit. It's kind of escapism for some people, but I never actually thought that I would be affected kind of emotionally by hearing something like that, because I've never met Jake. Jake's, say, one of the first subscribers of the channel, and obviously he's commented on a lot of videos over the time and given me a lot of support. But when he actually said that, I was actually a little bit devastated. I actually sent a message to my partner and I was like, you know, do you remember Jake? And she knew exactly who he was. So it's like, almost like I don't want to call him a friend, but in a sense he's like part of the bigger family, a part of the community. So yeah, I was and I'm still a little bit sad. You see, it's hard for me to actually talk about it because it's just horrible to think about all these things that people have to go through, and I've been quite lucky so far in my life to have not suffered anything like that. I've never really been to hospital for anything, so you know, it's, yeah, it does bring it on home to you a little bit. But yeah, anyway, enough of that. He's recovering as far as I know, so we'll just keep our fingers crossed for him and everybody else as well, because I'm sure there's other people that view these videos that are also going through various things. And I'm not a religious man, but you know, it's just, at least if I'm not going to say have a prayer for people, because it's not that I don't believe in like God and things like that. I just I don't choose to follow religion, but at least if we keep people in our thoughts, I think, you know, that's the same sort of thing. Anyway, that's kind of heavy, isn't it? let's go to something else. So we need to make mind mold, and we also need to make broccoli, which, as we've already said, didn't seem like it was going to grow very well, but maybe it grows better in winter because it seems a lot more green now, which is a little bit strange. So are we better off growing it in a greenhouse, I wonder? I'm not connected to colony. Right, so we're looking at 7. I'm on melons, that's why. I wondered why that changed. There's a good place to build it. Nowhere really, because 4.8. I think we'll put it here, because it's in the same kind of area as the rest. It's all connected, so I don't have to do too much. What do we need for mind mold? It was some of these things, wasn't it? One of them, Xeno Sage was one of them, but it won't let me build them. I wonder why. No resources. Convert stuff, mind mold. So if we take that, so we need to make those two things. Can we not make them at all though? Does it need to be in a greenhouse? No. Interesting. Oh, that was close. We're probably going to need some more homes shortly as well. Population 77%. You should now begin farming the required ingredients, okay. Once you have enough, a chemical plant to manufacture. Right, but it's not allowing me to actually grow it. Ah, there we go. Enable inedible crops. Huh. So it was the Entari and Xeno Sage. Yeah, I don't know how much of this stuff we're gonna need. Greenhouses work in the summer too, so I might go with a greenhouse. And we will grow that, I think. I don't want to cram everything together, but for now I'm going to kind of do that just while I get used to how everything works. I think once we start again, we'll lay out some roads or tunnels and kind of try and get a good feel of how we can actually build it in a kind of more of a pretty way. But considering people need direct access to buildings, that's going to make it quite an interesting challenge. Okay, let's speed it up a little bit. And what now? Oh, air quality 64 poor. Show overlay. Where is it poor? Over here. Yep, okay. Well, that made sense because that's the building that causes issues. I should have actually put an intake fan here somewhere. There we go. So that's going to upset people a little bit, but if we can increase it, let's see what happens. There we go, it's slowly increasing. Much better. So it's mostly green here. I'm guessing it's where these sorts of buildings are that it's going to cause issues. What have we got here? Okay. I could probably build another one around here somewhere. We're going to have a mine here, aren't we? So I'm probably not going to put any houses there. So let's chuck another one in. That should help. And let's have a look at houses again. And the commute. Commute is fine, okay. Employment overlay. So they're all going here. They're going everywhere. I think we need a house around here somewhere to kind of cover this area. That'll allow this building to cover here. So we'll go for there. We can run a road through here, I think. Excellent. And we may as well put one there. And I think here. Excellent. So how many people are in here now? 19. So quite a few of these people are working here. Brilliant. What's this? Storage. 49 to build. Actually, can we upgrade? We can. So let's upgrade that one. And there's one here somewhere. Let's come out of this view. Where did I put it? There it is. Ah, that one. Can it be upgraded? No. How do you repair it? Repairs not required. Okay. Is that being upgraded? Tier 2 of 3. Let's upgrade it again. So how much? So it's 1500. Oh right, it's going to become 1500. Ah, there we go. So is that the last upgrade we can do? Yeah. We're probably going to need another one, aren't we? So let's have a look. I think here's a good place because we're going to be mining here. We've still got the farms. Wow, look at them, all 4 of them go. Fantastic. I really do love this game. It's just, oof. It's just so kind of engrossing. Once you start, it's hard to kind of stop. So what have we got in here? That's the broccoli. Oh wait a minute, did I mean to grow it's this one I need, isn't it? Xeno sage. Requires, oh not a mill. I actually thought I'd put that in. So that's going to take more people from over there. Yeah, we'll squeeze one in here then. There we go. Everything else is looking alright. Food is naturally going to go down a little bit in winter, but thankfully we've got so much of it, it kind of sees us through, and that's kind of the way we want to be. So what else can we research in as we're doing stuff here? Does it tell you what they are? Oh, it does.
It's time for a referendum election.
Oh! A referendum year has begun. Citizens will cast their ballots at the end of the winter season. You will receive polling updates at the start of each season until voting completes at the end of the year. You must maintain a majority to keep your governorship. So does that mean I can actually lose the game without actually killing everyone? That's interesting. So there's all sorts of stuff we can make. A lot of it looks like drugs. Oatmeal. It's like key lime pie, doesn't it? Okay. Well, that's good. At least we know we can make some different stuff. What's the mission?
I hope you're keeping the happiness of your colonists in mind as you grow your colony. Remember, we're all in this together.
So your objective for this mission is to win your first referendum. Keep your colonists happy. You will need at least 50% of your inhabitants to be happy to win.
Hi, boss. I've compiled some feedback to help guide you in the upcoming referendum election.
Oh, okay. So we don't take law and order seriously, which we don't. There are too many people where I live, and air quality in my part of the colony is terrible. So 78% of the vote, which is good. Okay. So we need to have a look at... Crime is not something it's actually told me to take care of, so I'm a little bit dubious about putting anything in. Is it going to be under the housing one, maybe? No. Services, retail centre, park, bar and grill, hospital. Okay, let's have a look at the air quality. Okay, so it's not great over here.
There's a referendum election coming up soon, and I have some feedback from your colonists.
Too much crime, too much people where I live. Medical facilities. Okay, let's stop the game a second. Let's put that in. I'm worried that I can't build some of these buildings because it's going to kind of ruin what I'm doing. Populous commute's fine, isn't it? Happiness. So most people are happy over this side. It's more here there's a bit of a problem. Crime, and that's because of crime. Air is probably a little bit better now. I've put an intake in. We'll put another one here, I think. Like so. Commute, employment. 100% employed, 34 of 36, 32 of 36. Okay, so they're getting a little bit crowded. I get that. Although, if we upgrade it, so it puts another 18 in, so maybe if we upgrade some of these. Can we upgrade the small one? No, we can't. And then if we put another one... Oh, we can squeeze one in here. And another one there. This one's got a lot of people kind of coming out across here, so maybe there. Right, let's unpause it. The nanites a lot to do. The only thing is we need some tunnels coming through here because it's going to upset. It's going to upset these guys. And that one is fine. That one's got direct access as well. We may as well do that. Excellent. Yes, that's fine as well. So hopefully that's going to cheer people up a little bit. And hopefully we've got the power we need as well. Electricity is becoming very close to the wire. Is there any more? We can upgrade actually, can't we? Plus 60 power. Let's do that. And we're running out of nanites, so I don't think we can do anything else. Steam recovery mode prioritizes water extraction over generation. Ah, that's interesting. So really, the question is, are we going to be dependent on solar power? I can't see anywhere else that we can put it. Let's have a quick look at electricity. So, we can't build any of it because we haven't actually got the nanites, but there's batteries. Can absorb electricity from its power zone or provide stored power. Increases electricity generation of up to 8 adjacent buildings.
And they've given me some feedback that might help you.
Too much crime, too many people, medical facilities. Well, I still think we might actually win it because we still have a lot of the vote. So I'm not too worried at this stage. So, yeah. How many people are in here now? 25. That's 25 and 54. Well, they've got more space now, so they should be a little bit happier, surely. crime is becoming a big problem now. And power is going to become a problem. Solar modules, solar panels. Yeah, we need to do something about that, I think. But that can wait until the next episode. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I'm kind of enjoying how it's actually panning out. It's actually making me think about quite a few different things. It's not a case of just putting building downs willy-nilly. You have to really kind of think about it. It does look very crammed at the moment. Like I say, probably the next part of the planet we go to, I might spread it out a little bit more. But it's just about me getting used to what buildings do what, where the best locations are. I mean, initially I was going to place the houses in their own area, but it seems being closer to where they're going to work is actually a better call. So we'll kind of figure out what works. But until next time, as always, take care.